Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, guys, as usual, let me do my shameless plugins. If you're not, follow me on the appropriate social media at Tanek127. If you guys want more news, gameplay, and uploads on Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Type S, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's go ahead and get right into today's topic. So, if you've been living under a rock, well, I can't really say that, especially if you're subscribed to me for this. This will be my first time actually covering this game. There's a Final Fantasy action RPG on the horizon, actually launching August 27th of this year. Now, originally this game was actually supposed to come out in the first quarter of 2020, but we all know a pretty little pandemic hit and stuff like that, and it's been making things complicated for a lot of game developers. So news for a lot of stuff just has been dry and crappy this year, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware. But this is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles S. This is actually launching on, I believe, PlayStation 4, iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch. I believe it's PC as well. Let me check the let me check right here and make sure. No, it's actually not PC. I'm sorry. It's just PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android devices. Now, this is a Final Fantasy action RPG. It's actually a remake of the original Crystal Chronicles, which came out on GameCube. You used to have to hook up like a Game Boy Advance in order to play multiplayer with it or something like that. It was a very unique game for its time, but probably difficult accessibility for a lot of people since you had to own a GameCube and an Advance to do multiplayer, so I'm assuming a lot of people didn't get to experience that. But they've remade the game from the ground up for consoles, and it's also getting a free-to-play light version, which I find really cool because that's going to give people a lot of easy ways to access this game. And it also makes me wonder if, you know, they plan on expanding on it. If the plans for this is to be a long-term supported title, because, you know, usually people or developers do that with free-to-play games. Now, the game is not initially free-to-play. It's a retail game, but the free-to-play version does give you access to a lot of features, including multiplayer, able to help your friends with dungeons and things like that. I think there's a limited amount of dungeons you can do and certain things, but let me go ahead and tell you guys about some of the new features of this. So I'm checking out the website right now. I'll leave the website link down in the description below for you guys to check out. It's got improved HD graphics, obviously, English voiceovers for the first time. They even actually redid the game's theme song in English, which sounds really good, by the way. I do like the new version of the theme song. Updated soundtrack with new recordings and additional tracks. New UI improvements and added minimap, plus high difficulty dungeons to explore after completing the main story, which is awesome. They have actually added an endgame element to this game, meaning, you know, there's stuff to do after the base game, which is awesome. You know, definitely gives it that more of that MMO-esque kind of feel, but it is just a multiplayer action RPG. And also it features cross-play and cross-progression on all devices, meaning if you play it on PS4, you can transfer to Switch, you can transfer to mobile, you can play with your friends on basically whatever platform you want besides Xbox and PC, which is a real shame because this game probably could have been a lot bigger if they would have also brought it to those two platforms. But Microsoft's relationship has been getting a lot better with Square Enix, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys saw this as an Xbox Play Anywhere title in the future, but I just wouldn't count on it just yet. But I'll give you guys a little bit of the details about the light version as well, the free-to-play version, which I think's a really cool thing. It says Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition Lite will release alongside on PlayStation 4, Switch, iOS, and Android mobile. The trial version will allow players to enjoy the first 3 dungeons of the game, take part in online cross-play in those dungeons, or join in with a player who has purchased the full game and play together in up to 13 dungeons, all for free. So if you have a friend who owns the game and you're still sketchy about it, you can actually try it out, play some of his or hers content, and see if you like it. Now that's a really cool thing. I can't argue with that. Let me know if you guys are excited for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles S. I personally am. I'm definitely going to be covering a lot of this here on the channel, and I do plan to get this game on launch day. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care. You just wanna